All right, guys, we're here once again for a cool Tuesday with that guy Phly. We've got our awesome guests lurking around, co-host, I should say. Denzel is making the funniest faces, of course, like usual.
You guys in there?
Hello.
Is this thing on?
And of course, we got Mr. Koala with a cool
Hey,
background.
yo. I'm just
Wow,
chilling up in the trees with my
Sicko.
fellow koalas, man.
That's right.
That's amazing. Amazing. We got the koala mode for sure. That's wicked. Well, welcome back, everybody, for an awesome Tuesday. As you say, I got a little bit of AI going on. We're going to talk about that little AI discussion, as well as Danzella was playing around with the AI, but I think his computer was breaking on him with it. So
Yeah.
all good. Mr.
All good.
Fly's in the house. We've
The man,
brought
the
him in
myth, the
for a
legend.
special
What
day
it do,
today.
guys? What is up?
What
What
up?
is up, everybody? Chat, what is up? How you
Hell
guys
yeah.
doing?
Look at all that chat. Good, man.
Chat
Nice
is
to finally
popping
meet you.
off.
Yeah, man. Same, likewise, man. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Fuck
Much
yeah.
appreciated.
Oh, you won't be
100%.
thanking us at the end of this.
Gotta
Wait,
love it.
yeah, it's kind of weird actually because all the streams like interacting, it doesn't feel like the first time we've met almost because just from chatting back and forth, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
it's crazy how it works,
Totally.
Yeah.
Especially like with you guys being, and especially you, off you guys all the way over there, out west, in Canada.
Mhm.
And with me, I travel, I move around a lot, man. This is the only way I get to meet a lot of you guys before I actually end up in your neighborhood. You know what I mean? Then you want me
Yeah.
to get the hell out
Yeah.
of your way after that.
When are you coming to
Is it-
Canada?
I don't know, man. We had a plan that went out to like a year, but now
Mhm.
it's to the point where we're just rolling with the punches, man. We might be in Canada a lot sooner than we think. Yeah, well, I mean, we're
Oh,
close
Yeah.
now. We're in Ohio. We're pretty much button
yeah, you're
up,
down the street.
against the lake. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not far at all, actually.
nah, not at
You hop,
all.
skip, and a jump.
So, yeah, that's it. That's what they say, right?
Ohio.
A jump across the border.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You can't
So
resist the Canadian magnetism.
That's it.
whereabouts are
Drawing
you
you
guys
in.
now? You were saying that you guys are near the mountains. Whereabouts are
Yeah,
you
we're
guys?
in Ohio. I call them mountains, but you guys may laugh at them. But to me, they're mountains coming from Florida. But let's just call
Yeah.
them really big fucking hills. But
Hmm.
yeah, we're out here in basically the east central part of Ohio, somewhere near Cambridge. I mean, just BFE
Wow.
Crazy.
and straight up BFE. So I mean, I
Cool.
have a love. We've only been here like a week, and I have a love hate for it right now. But
Nice.
I don't know.
That's badass. That's badass. Yeah, boy, I remember when you started doing your channel and doing the whole idea of like to travel like around and flying everywhere. It's such an epic idea. So jealous. I love traveling around. That's such a great idea for a channel and
Totally.
just for yourself. It's
I
amazing
mean,
these
Yeah.
things you get to
Adventure.
see.
Yeah.
it is cool. I can't lie. I
Hmm.
mean, the things we get to see, the people we get to meet,
Hmm.
places we get to fly. But I'll be honest, it's not all cookies and cream.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
It's tough sometimes. Like in the winter, we were pretty much like stationary. We couldn't go too many places, and uh, I just didn't have a lot of people to like fly with or just hang around with in general. So when it
True.
gets to like that, it's tough, and that's kind of why I did the live stream and wanted to start the live stream so I can connect with everybody. Because I know there's going to be those times where we travel, go places, and I might not be able to see another pilot because they're not in that area for another month or whatever. So kind
Yeah.
of keeps it going, and at the same time, my kids or anybody who really gives a shit, can see what's going on in the
Yeah.
future after I'm long gone. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
uh
True.
it's
True.
definitely fun, man.
That's
I've had
amazing.
so many, yeah, I've had different angles of what I wanted to do with this, and I it wasn't sure, which way I was leaning. did I want to be a full-time YouTuber? I want to do, you know what? Honestly, dude, I'm just doing this for fun and I love it,
Yep.
just like
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys. You're doing it
Nice.
for fun, and I just wish us all the best success with it for sure.
Yeah, man.
Hell
No,
yeah.
that's what it's all about, right? Like that's why we're in it, because we love it, right? So
Yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, not everybody's like that, but at least the ones that do, they stand out, man. We'll be here
Hmm.
a lot
yeah.
longer. So
For
that.
sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's
Uh-huh.
amazing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you've come a long way. So I'm not even just envious, but I'm also proud of you too. Like
Oh man, I
you've come a long
appreciate
way.
that,
A
man.
lot of support
I
you
don't know.
got and gave it back, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
appreciate that,
definitely,
man.
man.
Yeah,
Hell
you
yeah.
guys have been awesome, man. It's how can you not treat people lovely that do the same for you, so
Yeah.
Hmm.
why not? And it's crazy the love that we get without even ever speaking to each other before, or like you said, meet each other, see each other, and
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yep.
And that's what I love about FPV, man. Brings a lot of us together.
Word,
It
for
does.
sure.
And the internet's a powerful thing, man. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So
Fuck yeah.
it sure is.
Real boy mentions your shirt. I gotta get a good look at this.
Oh,
What is your
me?
shirt? Yeah.
Oh, all good in the hood. This is my Sesame
Uh-huh.
Street.
All good in the
My
hood.
throwback. Yeah.
That's
Shows my
pretty.
age a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah,
Sesame
whatever.
Street's legit, bro.
Yeah,
Nah, yeah,
never
everybody loves
dies.
Sesame Street, man. Big Bird,
Never
rest in
dies.
peace, Big Bird. I think he passed, or she, or whatever, passed recently.
Damn.
Word, yep. So what got you into FPV in the beginning? What was your first like, whoa, I gotta fucking do this?
Uh, well, like I've said before in the past, I've told people this story. I found a drone. I found a uh Horizon Hobby, just cheapest drone they had, GPS drone. Found it in the backyard, in the bushes. Didn't know who it belonged to. I had put it out. I knew a couple guys that were in the hobby. Put it out there, and of course, the guys that I knew were in FPV, and they weren't in the GPS side of it. So nobody claimed it for like forever. And then
Wow.
I had it in the house, and my buddy was like, "You still have it? Because if you do, you can get a radio and you can actually bind it." And I was like, I can. And then, he got me into, so I got a radio and I got it and, got the thing to fly and I bound it. And I was like, ooh, this is cool. But I want to see where I'm going, you know?
Right.
Totally.
So, yeah, so I really liked it. So I got into the local multi GP, uh, the chapter back in, I don't know, that was like 2014 or 15. Yeah, like
Wow.
2014. And I met some guys and I threw a set of goggles on that day and it was done. It was done, man. My heart was
Yeah.
racing.
Yeah.
It reminded me of like, like we talked before in the past. I skateboarded when I was young, reminded me of that, reminded me of the
Yep.
motorcycles,
Mhm.
just reminded me of like I used to fight a lot, boxing and stuff like that. We were younger.
Oh
So just
wow.
that
Okay.
that rush, you know what I mean? Just
Hmm.
you know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
what it just reminded me of that rush, without feeling that pain or crashing your bike or getting hurt or breaking your arm off that,
Yeah.
skateboard, doing that fucked up trick or whatever, road
Yep.
rash. That it was really cool, man. I was in a point in my life where I was honestly, I was going through hell. Like you hear this story a lot in FPV. I was going through hell. I was going through a divorce with my ex-wife was crazy, and and you hear that too. So like FPV and FPV really, really helped me, I guess, put my mind at ease. You know what I mean?
Word,
It
for
really did,
sure.
because I just
Totally.
had a lot going on at the time and I was just moving fast and doing so much. And,
Yeah.
between that and going through a divorce, it was like, I need a break. And FPV was it. And I haven't looked back since, you know what I mean? It's been great.
Hmm. Awesome.
So
That's super awesome.
yeah, love it, man. How can you not love this shit,
Yeah.
Fucking right.
Yeah.
I mean, I think with the hobby, it's like it's. I would say it's almost like 20% is 20% of the hobby is what we get out of it as far as like the fun flying aspect. But that
Yep.
20% of it, like the rest of it, that doesn't matter because it's the fun you get out of it and the enjoyment that like actually,
Yeah.
that's what keeps us in it, I think. Because
Yeah.
I don't think it's,
I like
it's not for the faint of heart. Like getting into this hobby, not everybody can just come in and start doing this shit because it will drive you crazy. But
yeah, well, everybody
yeah.
can do it. Not everybody sticks around.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
I think a
That's
big
the
part of it.
FPV.
I think a big part of it too is the adrenaline. As you get older, you like the adrenaline, but you don't want to break bones.
Exactly.
I'm way too old to be
You know what I
drinking-
mean?
To be breaking
That's it.
bones.
yeah,
I'm too much of a baby, so yeah. There's it's a thrilling thing. Yeah, it's fun. There's friends. Yeah, the sky's the limit.
yeah.
Totally.
That's it.
Totally.
Damn right. Damn right. It's that thrill that gets us all going. You know, it brings a lot of us together too, and it's crazy because it's not like something that brings us together within the U.S. or within Canada. I mean, we're crossing borders here because you guys,
Mm.
it's you guys across the border, and we got like Win Jumpy down in the islands, and some of the guys overseas. I mean, it just goes
Yeah.
on and on. And you got
FPV
the
world, baby.
Australia crew. You
That's
got
right.
all them boys too, and it's like this is a worldwide thing, and this is so unlike some of the other hobbies I've been in the past. I was actually into another hobby so big that I was in another life that I was considered a professional in that. Da 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 da. Long story short, you knew the guys that were overseas, but you didn't have conversations with them. It was just the way it was. But here with FPV, man, you send a
Us and
message.
them.
And motherfuckers are ready to chat with you, like, hey, what's up? Hey, I'm in your hood. Let's do it. And I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
I really do.
Doesn't
I
matter.
really do.
Doesn't matter where you are. If you're awake and you're on Discord, chat with anybody.
Yeah.
Get some help or whatever.
Like,
Yeah,
it
it doesn't matter.
anywhere
That's the
in the
cool
world.
thing too. That's the cool thing too. You
4
can
in
be
the
up
morning.
late.
You need help with beta flight.
Yeah, and you just ask a question, man. I burned something out, and they're freaking gonna answer you right away.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Aussie FPV.
Tell me
no,
about it,
that's
Ozzy. We had Saturday
sucks.
was nice here, and it's
Yeah.
been bookended by 7 days of rain. So I had it's supposed to be not rainy on Thursday. I don't see the sun in the next week for me.
Yeah, it's this time of year, man. Spring.
On this side, on the
Like
West
BC
Coast,
rain
we're
here
getting
in
the nice
Ontario.
weather just coming now. So hopefully
Yeah.
I'll get a couple days in. Today's beautiful out.
Yeah, it's a
but
little
by the
late for you
time I get
guys.
home
Yeah.
after work, it's too cold because we get really cold air flow, wind from the coast, right, from the ocean.
Yeah, for sure.
But when it's sunny out, it's fucking nice out. That's for sure. But I was at work.
The wind off.
Yeah,
Get the wind off of Russia.
Yeah. Swift Duck, Cool Cat, welcome in, guys.
What's
What
up?
up?
Holy
What
cow! Everybody's in there.
Swift
got
Duck, my dude. What up?
We are streaming out to Off Axis FPV, my channel, as well as FPV Your World. We've got Off Axis on Twitch, as well as That Guy Phly is streaming to his channel. So check them out, guys.
Jeez,
Everybody
open
smash
all
the
of them
likes.
with separate windows and hit the like buttons. Open all.
There you go. Yeah. All
See
the
if you can sync them
chats.
up.
Luckily, this chat for StreamYard shows them all. So yeah, the ones with the link on them are from That Guy Phly for us in the side chat when we see ours in StreamYard. Anyway, we got some fucking awesome videos lined up, as always.
Sweet.
Heck yeah. Can't wait.
Flippy floppy. I don't know why that didn't save.
Flippy floppy.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Mr. EBR
Oh,
himself.
Johnny D's in Chico, California. That's where Brandon Beans is, isn't it? He's buddies with
Chico.
Beans, isn't he? Yeah. The Chico crew.
Yep. Johnny D flies with them all the time.
Nice.
We actually got a Johnny DRC video lined up for today,
Nice.
as well as a bunch of other pilots. But nothing from Danzilla.
Danzilla, come
I know,
on.
I know. I've been flying and I just been having fun, and it's not that pretty. And I broke an arm the other day.
Oh,
That was good.
Where's the
What did you
cast?
do,
You
brother?
broke
I
an
don't see
arm.
any casts on you, buddy.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Oh no, on my
the type of
quad.
arm you'd rather
Actually,
break.
The motor protection horn broke, so like it cracked right down the end. So there's only two screws holding the motor on. So yeah, that's fun.
I really like the Diatone, but also I think it's
I do too.
called Sky Stars is a newer brand ish that's come out.
Yeah,
It's
a lot of
pretty
people have been
decent.
talking about
They're
that.
all right. They're all right.
Yeah, I got
You
a
know,
buddy out
I've
here
been
who loves
I've been
the
digging the
Stars.
Sky Stars, man. I've been secretly messing with
Yeah.
their AIO board that they have, that 40 amp. They call it the Uranus.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's freaking dope,
Nice.
man. I've got it on several micros, and I have no complaints so far. Zero complaints.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I got a buddy
I
out here,
started-
Prince FPV. He swears by Sky Stars, man. He like anytime anybody asks him like, what do you use and what do you recommend? He's like Sky Stars, man, because the price is good. It holds up as far as like quality, and
yeah, they're durable shit, man. I can
I think-
definitely vouch
man,
for that.
Try what you need.
I forget what he was saying, or maybe I read it somewhere, but I think Sky Stars is like a sub brand of like a really good brand. I forget. I could be completely full of shit, but I swear I heard someone
most
say that.
brands are most brands
Yeah.
are sisters to something else.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the way it works. So I know I don't know if he's the main designer, one of their designers. I believe his name is Shishma. He's on Facebook. I've chatted with him a few times. That guy's
Yeah.
pretty. He
Definitely.
knows his shit. You know, he knows his shit, that's for sure. So they're definitely putting in some work, man. And for the price, sometimes you can't beat it, especially if it's available, you know.
Yeah.
Totally.
Big time.
That's a big thing, is the availability. Like when I built my first quad, it was like hard to get
Especially
shit in Canada.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Still
And and Rotor Village and Rotor Geeks both had the Mamba stuff in stock, and you know, I that was what came in my bind and fly, and so yeah, I just kind of stuck with it, and I've had no problems with it. So, but I realized I think it's a little bit of a premium price. You know what I mean? It's not the cheapest out there by any means.
I stay away from Foxier stacks. I use maybe, but that's it. I don't use Foxier much.
Yeah, I don't mess with Foxier too much.
I use the Wildfire, the Foxier Wildfire on my analog goggles. Been like amazing for all my long.
Yeah, I didn't have issues
no
when I
problem.
had the Wildfire. I didn't have any issues at all. The only one which I kind of wish I had a chance to test, but I never tested the Team Black Sheep
Fusion.
Yeah, Fusion. Yeah, the TBS
Yeah.
Fusion. I just never had a chance.
Yeah, that's what I run. I run the Fusion.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
never flown
the
anything
Mambas
other
are
than I've basically only ever flown Kiss or Kiss Ultra, so I have like no opinion on any like
On any of it,
stacks
yeah.
or anything. Yeah.
I remember
VTX
once,
is-
I think it was like this. Yeah. I was going to say, I think it was the second quad I built. I was looking for something that was like DJI compatible. And the only one that was available in Canada was the Mamba at that moment in time. I'm sure there's more now, but that 1 week that I was really looking for a new stack, I could only find the Mamba. So I was like, okay, guess I'm sticking with Mamba.
So what is it? What do you mean by like compatible? Like there was nothing compatible with
It has
DJI?
it has the plug. It has the plug
Oh.
and the pre-pinned wires and everything, and it's
Oh,
got
just
the
like
UART
just
all
plug
set
and
up
play
for
kind of
it
thing.
and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just plug in the It was before I was like really like confident with my soldering and hooking
True.
shit up. You know what I mean? Now
just
it's like
wanted
I can
something-
do it. I'm not doesn't worry about it. But you know, before I was confident, I was just like, I'll just stick with the plug and play one, easy
Yeah.
peasy. You know, don't give myself a chance to break something.
Totally. Yeah. Yeah, I keep seeing all this DJI stuff, and I keep seeing people like, I don't know, man. It looks amazing. It does look amazing, but
It's
I'm
nice.
still,
It is
I'm
a
still
luxury,
sticking
though.
to my analog. I'm sticking to analog
I
for now.
realize it's a luxury.
Although, man, it really seems like if you want to fly in some crazy bandos, like you kind of need digital, because once you get a couple walls between you, like how you gonna analog's gonna have a tough time in some places, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's where I see the difference. Oh, doggy's got it.
So
Dogs get likes, man.
Kevin's asking, he wants to get better upgrade to his video system for better range and penetration. He has the Dominator HD and Avatar HD Pros. My answer is just really good antennas, true RC.
Yeah.
Just get some really nice antennas. That's all you really need.
Hey, first squadron. There is something different about Marcel.
Oh, you know what I realized this week flying? My head sucks up radio signals like nobody's business. I've always had the True RC stubbies on top of my V2 goggles.
Yeah.
Right? And this week I got the singularities that are like that long.
Yeah.
With a little bendy cable on them. So I look like a bug. But now I get like just sitting on my porch, I can like go all the way down the road. Before I could go like 3/4 of the way down the road. Just by doing that, getting above my head, now I can
makes sense.
Get down I've like extended my playground.
I don't use the
extended my
stubbies.
playground like 20%. Yeah,
I never
I just thought, well, I'm gonna give it a whirl. I'll get it above my head because I always dip my head too, right? I'm a dipper.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll give these. I look like a bug. I painted them orange, so they're like orange, like bug.
Oh, nice. A little antenna, a little antennae. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
I should grab them. I should grab them.
Yeah, stubby. I don't know. I've never ran a stubby on anything before, really. Actually. Oh yeah, Ratatouille. Yeah.
Ratatouille.
Like a Disney character. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, stubbies. I don't know, man. Like, I guess if you want something on like a freestyle basher for like your video transmitter, it's probably good. Just like you don't want a long,
Oh, on my quad, I keep them short. Yeah.
Yeah.
On my freestyle quad, I keep the little ones like that.
But True RC has several different styles of antenna that you can use that are perfect for that. Like the matchstick antenna are really nice. You can get the shorter versions. I mean, those are bashers, man.
Oh yeah, they can take a beating. Those ones are like carbon on the outside or something.
Yeah, I have a longer one. But they're badass.
Yeah, we got the carbon
flexy too, but not that flexy. They're nice.
Yeah, they're definitely solid though. The shorter ones are.
I've just been going with the regular singularities of varying lengths. Because I found like the carbon tube doesn't help that much. Because I always I shrink wrap the cap of it, so you can't rip off the hard plastic and shit like that. I never really have problems with my antennas in that way now. Especially I got the short one. And I got a good little stiff TPU mount that I use. And then the whole antenna is like shrink wrapped into that. It's like, it ain't going nowhere. And it's like tucked into the back arms. And
this is like the old school. That's like the OG Triumph, right?
Yeah. I've smashed a crap load of those.
It's not sticking out too far, but I also actually heat shrink the. For some reason, I've always had a habit of like heat shrinking the outside of the wire just to like give it a little extra protection, but seems to do the trick for me. This is what I do when I go fly at sketchy places. I put a bunch of fucking tape on the front of my drone.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm like, I probably shouldn't. It just, but I don't know. I like keeping my drones looking like. I mean, if I can sort of protect them without putting too many 3D prints on it, I'll put a little tape on it. Like fuck.
Nice.
This is badass.
Who's this flying?
This is that guy Phly.
Oh, this is that guy Phly. I'm behind in the linky links here.
Yeah, this was Pennsylvania. This was the RV park. We stayed in the winter. Nobody was there.
Nice.
It was like completely empty most of the time.
Oh yeah, I remember watching this video.
And this is the Mobula 8 HD.
This one is
03. Badass.
That's crazy.
There we go. There's a link to Phly's video.
Yeah, there is something enticing about digital and not having to use like a GoPro, man. There's something. There's something that does seem a little special about that.
Yeah,
It is.
I don't know. I haven't
Easy.
used a GoPro since, you know. Not
Word.
saying that GoPros are useless. That's ridiculous to say that.
True.
It's GoPros have their place. Now, if I'm doing this professionally or anything like that, and I have to get some really
Yeah.
good footage that somebody's paying me money for,
Oh
then
yeah,
of
you
course
use the
that's a
best you
different
can.
story.
Yeah.
Long range footage and stuff like that. It's not quite there for some of these tiny micros and tiny whoops because you're still getting that little bit of jello that's kind of hard to get rid of.
Mm,
Some of them, I mean, some of my videos you'll
It's
see
heavy.
I've gotten most of it out, but like if you really get into it, you can see it, you know. So it's still kind of there, but you know, eventually the O4, if there's been any leaks, I haven't heard
well,
anything about the O4. Um I'm not anticipating it, to be honest. You know, I'm good right now with the O3.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired of this like
Even the
Keep
Vista
an
is
eye.
capable as
this
fuck.
Apple mentality, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Where like every
Yeah.
fucking year I gotta buy this and then upgrade to
Yeah.
that. And it's like, fuck you, I just got this. You know what I
totally.
mean? And it's like it pissed me off because at Christmas, you know, I waited to upgrade goggles and
Yeah.
I went and upgraded
Oh.
to the Integras. You know, I said, well, I'll just run the Integras. They work fine for what I'm doing and da da da. So I run the Integras, I get them, and then I swear it's like 2 3 weeks later they drop the price, cut them in half, pretty much. And you know that just pisses me off.
For
I wish
sure.
they would just like keep a product and just update. You know, work on just flashing
Yeah.
firmware updates, you know, until some crazy technology comes out. But yeah,
That's the
I don't
problem
know.
though. That's the main problem I'd say, man, is like if you try to keep up with the latest and greatest every single year, you're gonna
Yeah,
be your wallet's gonna be
broke.
pissed, and your wallet's gonna be pissed. You're gonna be annoyed because you have to keep doing all these
Mhm.
upgrades,
Mhm.
and then you're like, oh, the new thing's coming out. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. But man, like
Mhm.
there's guys still running analog, running 4S, running the session, and fucking having a blast. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
So
Totally.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a lot, man. It really is. It's a lot. But you know, I like
Like
I'm good with it. I'm not
I
so
found like
sure
this.
how much of a difference the O4 is gonna be, you know, is gonna make, honestly, you know, at
Yeah.
this
Right.
point right now,
I
because I think it's
I
really
bet
great.
I think with the O4, the only things that they really need to improve, and this is from a complete outsider perspective because I don't fly digital, but they need better low light. They need to
Exactly.
fix the
Mhm.
they need to fix the Jello bullshit, and
The
then that's probably
gyro.
all they need to do. That's it,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep,
right? Like
that's it, you know.
Make it
Like I
lighter.
said, with the mounting, you can get rid of so much with the way you mount it, especially on the
Yeah.
bigger, you know, 3 inch, 3 inch or better quads.
yeah,
You'll have the best luck. But you know, some of these small quads,
Mhm.
they work great. Like the Pavo 20, no problem. 2 inch, you know, 2 inch little drone.
yeah,
If you get the Pivo or the Pico,
yeah.
then you start getting issues. It doesn't matter, you know.
Hmm.
And you get some
Yeah.
guys that are getting perfect clear video, but I'm telling you, it's not coming out of that camera directly. You know, they are stabilizing the shit
Oh
out of
wow.
it one way or another, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I was gonna
I
ask you too, man. Do you run ND filters on your O3 Fly?
I do. I have a couple quads that don't have them, only because they just pop off and crashes, you know,
Yeah,
eventually. But I
Oh.
do run them. I typically just have ND16. That's it.
yep.
ND16. If the day is pretty gloomy and dark,
No
Yeah.
ND.
I might take it off, but sometimes I get lazy and I'll
Yeah,
just, you know, I'll get it to work, you know, drop down. I'll just change my settings and
totally.
it
Mhm.
yeah, it gets to work out fine. But sometimes you can't get away with that. So I'll just take it off because like I don't know. I like to have pretty much the same thing of everything. You know what I mean? So if I'm
Totally.
using, yeah, so if I'm using ND filters, I don't want to have a whole kit where I have like 2 4 6 8, you know, and just keep on going down the list. Because half the
Yeah.
time I won't know what the fuck I'm using anyway. It's either that day is going to be
Yeah.
beautiful and bright, you know, or you can just adjust it from there if it's
Uh,
not, you know.
True.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
my
I
personal
always just
opinion, 16 has
yeah.
been good.
Yeah, me too,
I
man.
always I always just run a 4. I always run a 4
4.
just as a lens protector. Just
Yeah,
as a lens
Yeah.
protector.
Yeah, and that's
Well,
good
I don't-
too.
I
Run a
don't-
4 and
I don't really
you'll
change
still-
it. If I want to,
Yep.
if I want to do a nice video and it's really bright, I'll up it.
Yep.
But just for like everyday flying, where I don't care about the video, I just say the
Mhm.
4 on it. It's just a lens protector at that
Mhm.
point.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It does bring it down a little bit. It
Mhm.
brings everything under control a bit, but you know, it's
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
I just bought a
that's
pack
amazing.
of 4.4s.
What I found is that well, when I was in Taiwan, the one day I forgot to switch out. I had an 8 on, and it was a super bright day around noon. I should have had like the 16 or the 32 or something on it. And
Yeah.
on my quad that I literally never see jello in the footage and the GoPro footage. I saw a little bit because I didn't have enough ND. I guess the shutter speed was too high. So for anybody that if they seem to be getting jello often and they're maybe running like low ND filters, try upping the ND a bit.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
usually helps
it
a
is a
little
thing.
bit. Mhm.
For sure.
It's always annoying
Ooh,
too when you
nice.
see like the wobbles and stuff, like the jello effect, man. It's like you're like, no, you're like the shot's sick, but
It's crazy
what the hell is
though.
that?
It's crazy though how well the TPU seems to do. If you print
Totally.
a TPU mount for your 03, it's like
Oh, for
ooh,
03.
it's nice
That's
and
a little
rubbery
shock
and-
absorber, right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's kind of all you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Don't
the
forget,
day
shop
that-
at camerabutter.com and
Oh, yes.
.ca. Just check them out.
Those
They've
guys are
got
amazing.
Awesome lens protectors.
Yeah, that's all I fly with,
And
man. That's the
don't
only...
be fooled. Don't be fooled by the kit. If you need like 16s, you can ask them to send you a pack of just 16s. You don't have to get the 4.6 or your 4.8, 16, 32. You can say, hey, just send me a pack of 5 16s and they'll do it for you. So I've got like a pack of 8s, I got a pack of 4s, and I got a pack of 16s.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Fuck yeah,
I've
check
broken-
out the drone hanger, guys.
I've broken one of each so far, but not the 03 camera. I've been lucky. I've broken 3 ND filters, but not the camera.
Man, I have one Camera Butter ND16 that was like basically the first one that I got, and it's still fine. It's a little scratched up from some crashes, but like I'll put that one on if I'm at like a bando or if I'm at like a more rough spot. Otherwise, if it's like something like a nice, if I want to get some nice shots, I'll put on like the fresh one. But
yeah, I always keep one perfect, one untouched, because you know you're gonna have that day where you're like, oh my goodness, this is like a cinematic dream, and you don't want a cracked ND filter on there.
No,
get that one out of the plastic. It's never been touched by human hands.
Yeah, except for when you friggin' rum it, when you try to put it into the TPU mount and the fucking TPU scratches the front of it.
Yeah.
You're like trying to bend the TPU out of the way. You're like, come on,
the TPU shouldn't. You can smooth it down too. Smooth your TPU out a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know.
It shouldn't
anything about
scratch it.
TPU.
It's softer. It's softer than the plastic on the front of that lens. That stuff's really hard. This is Alan Applewhite, right? Alan Applewhite. He's one of the.
No, this is the one after it.
Yep, he's after.
Yeah.
Some chill music.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice little
Sprayer
chill flight
FPV.
It's a little bedtime lullaby.
Very chillaxing.
That works too. Joshua Tree doesn't have a filter; he just squints.
You just like look through the cracks of your fingers.
Tobias lost his last ND filter the other day.
Oh no! What for the was it for the Run Cam 5 Orange, bro? Because those ND filters are trash.
Marcel, Jim's droning aerial photography wants to know what program you're using to make your face look so.
Snap camera.
Snap camera.
Snap camera. He's like Snapchat, like all the teenage girls are now.
Nope.
Actually, I had it on mine too, but it was making everything run weird.
Oh, it was a Hero 8 Camera Butter one. They have the stick-on ones, man. Those stick-on ones are like, I mean, Camera Butter ones are good no matter what, but I think stick-on filters in general are just kind of doo-doo.
Yeah, no, they're no good.
Bad idea.
And a lot of times they won't even protect your lens either. You know.
No.
a lot of times.
I had a stick-on lens on my Hero session one time, and it smashed that, and it smashed the front cover of the session too. So yeah,
Yeah, nope. It's not
Now you
much
got to get
protection.
one of each.
Just a cheap option,
Yeah.
cheap simple option. Just slap it on there and run with it.
yeah.
The screw-on ones for GoPros is just amazing. You know, just they look exactly the same as stock. You know, it's brilliant.
Yeah, man, I don't know if you guys ever have this, but do you ever try to switch out the ND filters on your GoPro and you fucking struggle because they're so like I don't know, you turn it the wrong way, or you try to turn it the other way and you're like, I can't get it off, and then you start
righty-tighty, lefty
panicking.
loosey, son.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I know. I'm like, I don't switch it that often, but every now and again, I'm just like, struggle.
Yeah, it's been easy for mine. I have twist off on the GoPro Hero 10, so.
Okay,
easy.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's
But,
I was gonna
yeah,
ask you,
you guys
Marcel.
whipping
What's
it.
what do you usually shoot? What settings do you usually use for your long range flights on the GoPro?
I don't really know a lot about it. I just
shit,
like
okay.
whatever.
You just
Yeah.
turn it
Press
on and go.
record and it works. Yeah.
I just hold it up to the sky and kind of like adjust the settings on a daily basis, whatever I'm shooting, whatever type of day.
True.
But I usually use an ND32, and because I'm doing a lot of like white snow, right?
Oh
So,
yeah. You got to bring that down. Yeah.
yeah. And I'm always flying long range, like in the early morning.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'm going like against, like right up the sun. So
Looking right at it.
Blasted,
Yeah.
right. So
Yeah.
it's pretty gnarly. I should be using a little bit more. I think Falcon Rad uses like a 32 or a 64 on his rigs, right? But it all depends on the shot too, for sure. But sometimes like that river shot that I did, that's a lot of shadows.
Yeah.
Right. So you want to be not too
dark,
overexposed, but not too dark either.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was looking through some of my like early morning like footage when I was overseas, and like in the morning when all the hills are like the sun's not quite out yet, they're just like pitch black, and then the sky is beautifully exposed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, shit, I can't get these hills back. But
Oh shit.
That Hero 12 though, that the new sensor and all that new stuff in the new Hero 12 looks pretty crazy. It'd be nice if they made like a 12 mini. I really like the mini ones, man. I don't really need a full size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you kind of don't want it too. It's like a big fucking brick-shaped sail on the front of your, you know, it wrecks the weight. It wrecks your aerodynamics. It's like, the GoPro is a hell of a thing to make a drone carry. You know what I mean? That's it's quite the task to carry that thing around. Marcel, we were talking about those little devices on Discord earlier today.
Oh shit!
Do you ever use one of those power cables to power your GoPro off your LiPo, or do you just use the GoPro battery?
You know what? I was going to, but I realized I had the wrong one. So Falcon had one, and he was going to give me one to use, but I just used the battery that I had because I had batteries. But I thought about it. I mean, sure, it will give a little less weight to my 7-inch, but I don't think my 7-inch cares.
No,
I think I could probably put another battery on it. It would still be fine.
You could probably run 2 GoPros on that.
Yeah, it's a beast.
That weight you gain, the weight you cut, you lose in battery power. I think. Yeah, it's going to be a draw on your LiPo, right? So
yeah.
Only a bit though. It probably doesn't pull too much.
I don't know if I want to experience flying 26 minutes, because usually I land before the battery is even close to being dead.
Yeah.
Like I'll come back and my voltage on my drone will say like 3.4, and I'll land and like let it chill for a minute, and it'll go back up to like 3.6. On a Lion battery, that's fuck all. You go way.
Yeah, you could go longer than that. Yeah.
And I'm doing like 26-minute flight times with that. I'm like. So
that's nuts. That's pretty nuts.
You're not too worried about a couple of grams of battery.
Not really.
No,
that's fucking insane. You should be good.
You get kind of like burnt out, and then you take a chill and watch the other guy fly for a bit, and you take
Yeah,
your turn
26
after that,
minutes
and
would
then you
be
get to go.
that's a marathon for sure. You'd be spent after that for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't just go pack after pack. You got to take a
No.
break.
yeah.
It's
You
a whole
got to
thing.
take a break, smoke a joint, do something, relax a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see a man about a horse.
Yeah, there you go.
Stretch your
Go for a little
legs,
swim in the river and the lake or whatever. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we're up on the
You guys got
mountainside
it.
usually.
The scenery you guys have up there is absolutely gorgeous, man. I'm jealous of
Mhm.
what you guys
I
have.
know.
I'm starting to like I said, born and raised Florida boy. So,
Mhm.
me moving up and going through all these more mountains and all the shit I'm seeing, man, is just like amazing. So much stuff I've missed all my life. Like, I've seen some of it
Nice.
before, man, but not, I guess maybe not like I'm seeing it now. You know what I
Mm.
mean? I'm
Right.
older, I can appreciate it more. And plus I got FPV in
Mhm.
my life, man. So it's kind of cool. But I'm definitely jealous when I see you guys out there, doing all the long range and
Oh,
just
tell me about it.
nobody's around and you're just doing your thing. That's fucking epic, man.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
definitely
it's
is.
pretty badass.
Yeah.
It is, man.
A lot of
Like
fun.
the I like to freestyle and I like to go to cool spots and rip and do, hit bandos or hit just whatever that you can kind of fuck around, do tricks and whatnot. But
Yep.
there's something else about sending it out, like just sending it out there. You know what I mean? Like, and
Well,
I
yeah,
haven't
exactly.
I haven't done anything nearly as crazy as what those guys do. But like, even just going out a few
Yeah.
kilometers feels pretty nice.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing. That's one of my this is an old video.
6
You
years
were digging
old.
in the crates. This is like 5, 6 years old, maybe.
6
This
years
is
old. Yeah.
Speaking of which,
yeah. It's actually a little older than that because I never really I always hated like YouTube, and I didn't
Okay.
start really like I posted a few things 6, 7 years ago. Then
This is
you
badass
know,
though.
yeah, this was a while back.
yeah.
This was at our old house. Yeah, this was Halloween. We're
Nice.
messing around.
Speaking of which, though, go subscribe to that guy Phly. There's the link
Hell
for
yeah.
you.
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah, this
He's
was,
only got like 42 subscribers, so
yeah, there you go. I got 42. I might have 36 after this.
nice.
After this, after they
Nice.
watch me and they hear me and what I have to say.
He's doing the
Oh, these were
his subscribers are doing the Benjamin Button thing.
this was yeah, this shit here was crazy because I remember this was the flippity floppity. Everybody was like turtle mode was just starting to become a thing really on
Ah,
tiny whoops and shit.
Mm.
These were the good old days.
This is badass though, for sure.
I
So
miss
your
I miss
name
what I
back
did
in
with
the
my
day
20s.
was Flyfish.
Flyfish. It started with
Yeah.
Flyfish FPV, yeah. And
Yeah.
everybody would
Ah.
just call me Fly, 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 Fly. So I was like, well, fuck you then. I'm changing my name. Yeah. Or like Bot Grinder and Brock Lee, they call me Philly. And it became like Philly Fish.
Hell
And
yeah.
Donnie did it.
Ah,
And I was like, well, fuck it. Nobody knows Fly Fish. So I started saying that guy Fly, and people knew who I was all of a sudden. I was like, well, goddamn, I just
That's
had to
funny.
change it to that. So yeah,
Funny.
that's where it began, and I swapped it up. But yeah, originally it was Fly Fish because yeah, I'm a huge fisherman. I did that all my life, so I
oh,
fly and I
nice.
fish. Yeah,
That's
fly and I
cool.
fish.
There you go.
Yeah.
You
Nice,
still
man.
fish?
Yep.
Is that
Who,
what,
me?
is that the hobby you were an expert in back in the day?
Yeah,
You said
I
earlier you
actually.
were a
Nice.
Yeah,
pro
we
fisherman, were you?
yeah, I was actually one of the first kayak fishing guys in the state of Florida, and
dope.
I did that for what 12 years, for almost 12 years. Yeah, I did that, and
Jeez
yeah,
Louise.
on a quote unquote professional level, did a lot of tournament fishing and shit too. But
You didn't put a
yeah,
bunch
that's
of pellets
why.
in the you didn't put a bunch of pellets in the fish you caught, did you?
No, that's the best. I was a huge saltwater fishing guy, you know what I mean? So we'd go for the big boys.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so like I
I'm
mean,
just
I like
playing. I'm
bass
just playing.
fishing. I like the freshwater too, but we'd go for the big boys, tarpon,
That's dope.
Yeah.
stuff
Well, if
like
you're in
that.
Florida, yeah, totally, man. Like,
Oh yeah, so it was
There's
it
lots to
was
be had
fun,
down
man. And if I wasn't back then, if I wa- when I especially when I started, if I wasn't fishing, because I was on the water like 40, 50, 60 hours a week, but if I
yeah,
wasn't fishing, I was flying. You know what I mean? So that's where
sick.
fly
there.
fish
Yeah.
started. So
Right.
There you go.
That's cool, man. Yeah, I never like got too serious into fishing, but like I grew up fishing with my my dad and like
Mhm.
some of his friends. We'd go out and whatever. And I don't know, man. I actually miss fishing. It's pretty fun if you can get some fish on the line.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's the thing, if you don't get no fish on the line, people get bored, especially for someone that's never fished. But like
Totally.
me,
Yeah.
I fished all my life. I'm really, I mean, I don't like to toot my own horn, but I'm really good at it. I achieved a
Yeah.
lot in fishing,
Mhm.
but there's days I don't give a fuck what anybody says. There's days you don't catch shit, but
Yeah.
I learned to
Yeah.
appreciate those days. You know what I mean? In competition, no, you don't want that.
Yes.
But like
No,
when it was just me and Natalie, or just me, we're just hanging out, or just having a good time. And even if you don't catch anything, it's just being out there, getting, just
totally.
seeing everything out there, whatever it
Yes.
may be, the
Out in
wildlife, and
nature. Yeah.
yeah, just getting
Well, I
blazed and just
remember.
having a good time.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
my
man.
grandfather had a sign in his garage that said, "A bad day fishing is better than a good day in the office."
Better than a good day at work,
Yeah.
that's for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's almost like meditative, man. You like no music, you're just
Yeah.
listening to the nature sounds, like you're taking in just the beauty. Yeah.
You can have a freaking nap if you want to. Have a
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
nap.
Yeah.
Fish ain't gonna judge you.
I could be professional at that.
Professional. I wish I was a professional napper. I want to get a
I
job
am.
with like a
He said
mattress
a
company or
professional.
something.
Yeah, that's funny.
For sure. For shizzle.
Just take a
I'll even
bunch
bring my
of
own pillow. No problem.
just take a bunch of edibles or
Olympic.
take a what's that shit called again? To help you sleep.
Oh,
starts with a-
melatonin.
Melatonin.
Mushroom?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say mushrooms.
Oh
Heroin?
man,
don't know.
that's doping, man. That's
I don't think
doping, man. I'm an all natural napper. I don't need none of your fancy drugs.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could nap if I'm on mushrooms, man. That would be a little weird.
Oh
No, I
closing
man,
your
tried
eyes.
that shit, dude. It was pretty hard. Like closing my eyes, I remember it.
Dude.
I can feel like my fucking eyelid brushing on my eyeball every time I tried to close my eyes, and
It's like
I
a
could
light
feel my
show.
eyes moving against. I was like, nah, I'm done.
Yeah, man.
Stay
You
up.
close your eyes.
Part
It's a
of you,
light show.
well, the mushrooms, part of you wants to have a nap when you're on mushrooms.
Yeah. Well,
There's a
you
big
get
part of you
really,
like,
you
oh,
get the
I can really have a
yawning,
nap. And then you try
Yeah.
it, and you're like, you try it, and you're like, no, can't do it.
Yeah, you get that like when it's really good shit, you get the yawns where you just start yawning, and then all of a sudden you start tripping, and
Yeah.
it's fucking amazing. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like, don't go to sleep, bitch.
No.
Dude, I've had
good
some
place to be in nature.
amazing dreams on psychedelics. I've literally slept through having mushroom trips because I was
Wow.
I was having gut aches like crazy,
that's
right?
crazy.
So I was in the bathrough. I was like, I'm just
They hit
sleeping
your
through
gut
this.
so
Sucks.
hard.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck it, I'm trying to sleep through it, and I slept through it, and I got some crazy dreams. I was like, and then I was like, man, I need to do this more.
That's funny.
Oh, God, sick, and then all of a sudden, just like going to bed.
Yep.
Dude, if I could write a book
yeah.
about the dreams I've had on mushrooms and other different things, like, you know how they say when you eat a lot of cheese before you go to bed, you have crazy dreams?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I've never
done
heard that.
with
That's crazy.
pizza. Yeah.
Cheese and mushrooms? Woo-wee.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
Let's go.
Damn, apparently Almac's saying that zoomies are bad for your liver, so that's not good.
Yeah.
That's what they
something
say.
about
Too
that.
much. My liver
Too much
must be
in it.
toast.
Whoa, you've got mail.
It's the
You have a
I'm
president.
calling you
Is that
about
a
your extended
home phone?
warranty.
Yeah.
He's like, you have a home phone? He's more surprised about the landline and shit.
Yeah.
Landline?
They're
Take a
calling you about
picture. I don't
your
believe
extended
you.
warranty.
I was like, don't answer. Your internet's gonna get cut off.
That's funny. Fucking landline. That is hilarious. Cheesy mushrooms. Who's that? Oh, Nat.
Is it just me or are those
he
props
is.
really close together? Those two front props.
They
in
look
this
like
video?
they're freaking one
They're
like clip
kissing
and they'll be
almost.
touching.
Yeah.
It must be like a 3.5 inch or something.
Yeah.
That's close.
It's hard to tell. That motor looks big. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, small frame, big props.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we got a question in the chat. You guys prefer low or high pitch props? Shopping for motor prop combo for 6S.
Depends.
5-inch, or I guess it doesn't really matter. But I I really like the Gem Fan 51433s.
51433 is a good
X-Beast.
prop.
Yeah, that's what I run on
Oh,
it.
it's
Pretty
a
much
beast.
I'm
everything.
simple with them. I like the F4s. I
What?
really like their F4s.
I
What,
never
like
tried those
it's a
before.
10-inch?
What this
You're saying
that
it's
was
a
a 10 inch?
10-inch?
It did look like it was. Oh no, yeah, that's definitely
It's
a big.
calling
Yeah,
it the Beast.
Sorry
True
about
X
that.
Beast, but it doesn't actually say what it is.
Sounds bigger.
Oh, look at
Doesn't
it.
sound like
Oh,
a
look
small
at it.
drone.
There it is. Holy
Doesn't
Kind of
crap,
look
looks like
that
a
that's
much,
tiny
though.
whoop. Kind of looks like a tiny whoop.
It does. It looks tiny.
in Florida.
It doesn't sound like a tiny
Yeah.
whoop, though.
That's a 10-inch X class.
X class.
No,
It's huge.
Yeah, you can tell by the sound of it. It's like zoom, zoom,
Release,
not a.
release. It's tweet. I forgot. It's tweet FPV.
That's what she said. Yeah, it's tweet. Here, I'll share the link. I forgot to do that.
Nothing.
Tweet
big
FPV
boy.
10-inch.
Sweet.
Tweedledee, Tweedledee, Tweedledee.
Don't make me
Tweedledum.
start looking. Dude, I just finished the 7-inch build. Don't make me look at 10 inches now. Come on.
He's like, no.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Come on.
Jeez.
Yeah, and you
It's
love
enough.
looking at 10 inches, don't you? Sorry, bad joke.
Another
Don't spoil it.
badass. Let's talk
I knew
about
that was coming. I knew that was
Pico.
Had to. Sorry, bro.
Let's
Anybody
talk
else
about
on the panel
Pico.
here have a Pabo Pico? No,
I
don't.
don't.
this
I
was
do
New
not,
York.
but there's something to be said about a micro whoop with an 03 on it. You know, a tiny
Mhm.
whoop
This was
rather.
like one of the first flights I had on this thing. This was back in last summer in New York when it came out. Like,
Is it a
little bit after it came
75
out.
millimeter or 85
It's
millimeter?
80.
What
It's
is
80.
the
I think it's
equivalent
like
on it?
79 and change. It's 80, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird props.
forget
What size
offhand.
props are you putting on it? Yeah.
On that, Jesus, I forget. I haven't flown that thing in forever. I think that has where is it now? Do I
Yeah.
have it near me?
Watch the
Do I have
props
it near me?
bend.
I can't remember which fucking props I'm running on it because I swapped them out. Somebody gave me some props to swap out on them, and now I can't remember. It's been so long.
Right.
Shit.
Is there a lot of prop choices for it? Yeah.
No, there's only a handful of props. I'm using. I know they're 4-blade. I can't think of the pitch. Like, fucking got me. But I
Not
know
good?
some guys are playing with different like props on them. Some guy, I just kind of gave up on it, to be honest. I got tired of like the
Mhm.
that little bit of jello that was almost always there. It's fun and everything,
Yeah.
but I think I think it flies better than the Mobula 8HD. But the Mobula 8HD definitely, you don't get the jello like you do on the Pico. Yeah, so I kind of like stepped away from it. I've been messing with it a lot. And I've been really like the Pavo 20, that's what the Pico should have been.
Mhm.
So now you're messing with 2-inch props, and they're bi-blade, and I mean that thing flies lovely compared to the Pico. So I haven't really been flying it as much. The Mob 8's really fun. I don't know if you guys have tried the Mobula 8 HD. Well, you guys are flying the HD, right? Yeah, so that's a good one. I've always liked the Mobula 8 anyway. It's always been one of my faves from back in the day. So
You get some nice skies in this video.
yeah, it was a
Yeah, good
beautiful
beauty
day.
day.
That's like June, May, June.
Yeah, I
think it
can't
was
wait
like-
for the weather to
Pico
be like
looks
this back to
capable.
back.
It does. It's
Moving.
just it's a little underpowered, you know. I really I wanted it to be I want it to be as nimble as, you know, a traditional 75 millimeter or close to it. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah.
But it's
Have you
just
tried like upgrading the motors or anything?
it wasn't there. Nah, I didn't.
Mm.
I didn't because when I got the Mobula 8, it flew so much better that I just stuck with that, you know.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, that was a nice little day.
Looks like a great day.
Yeah.
Go for a swim in the lake.
That lake was nasty. That lake was so nasty. It looked good from a
Didn't look
distance.
too nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looked good from a
Was this like
distance. It was
marshy?
it was
Marshy
really
and
shallow,
muddy?
muddy, and just full of fucking it's just overgrown.
Sticks and twigs. Yeah. Not
I
a
think
nice
they were
sandy
trying
beach.
to keep people out of it.
True.
This is nice. I like these.
If you want a nice beach though, people got to use it. You gotta like, walk in there and yeah, you make a beach by using it. Ugh.
I see lily pads.
This
Looking
is
for the
super
bass.
chill.
Yeah.
Big mouth bass. Large mouth. Yeah, oof.
This is the intro to Swamp Thing.
Ah, isn't that your mom's sex tape?
Swamp Thing.
Oh,
He's Mrs. Swamp Thing to you.
Yeah, Danny boy.
Oh, Danny boy! Ouch, you got me.
Who is
Actually,
this?
don't call
This
me
looks
Danny.
like every place in Florida.
It is in Florida. Looking for
Who is
gators in
this?
the fishing pond.
Is that what it
USA
says?
drone
Yeah, I was gonna
flyer.
say this looks like every place in Florida that I've been to.
It's an Avatar. It's a Nevada. Avata 2.
Oh, it's the
Oh,
is
infamous
it?
Avata 2. Fly like a pro. Get the
Mhm.
Avata 2.
Captain Joe America.
Brandon Beans, what's up, homie? Good to see you, brother.
Uh-oh.
Oh yes. Speaking of Avata 2s, how's Brandon Beans' Avata 2? Oh wait, no, it's not Brandon Beans', is
Yeah,
it?
Yep, he had one.
he
Yep.
got to do the
Oh,
test.
the one he
He
wrecked
always
one,
gets
didn't he?
to do shit.
Somebody wrecked one
The
recently.
Smash
Yeah,
Smash
dude.
dude.
Yeah, he
Was it
broke
him?
an
Beans, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Beans
ouch,
broke an
that
arm.
hurts.
Smoked it into a tree.
He didn't. He got it sent to him by DJI, so I don't think it hurt too much.
Oh, snap.
Beans is
Avata
sponsored by
Avata
DJI.
2?
No way.
Beans
That's
is
crazy.
sponsored by DJI.
Oh, he's got the new Avata 2 back in the box.
You're not
Nice.
supposed to trippy spin with them. Don't try it again.
Trippy spin. I'd like to see that.
It's in a box. I'm Box here. Brandon Beans, you are
Step one. Got a hole in the box.
Yeah, he is Box.
What are you gonna do
What's
with
in the
that
box, Brandon? What's in the box?
His beans.
No, what is
Uh-oh.
Box? Oh man,
Did a carrot?
there's a carrot in the box. Oh,
USA
Is that a-
drone flyer. Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
oh snap! That's official.
That's official. It's licensed.
That's an American drone flyer right there,
You
buddy.
see it, red, white, and
I'm
blue.
no sheriff from there. I've used that.
Whoa!
Oh yeah, yeah. It's beginning.
Oh shit, he's got like he's
Captain Joe
legit.
America.
Yeah,
I want a
he's
fucking
hardcore.
avatar like that.
that's actually him.
That is fucking.
We gotta
legit.
check this out. This is the
I would
cool
not wanna
mess
AI
with
thing
that
I want
guy.
to check out today. Well, I've never seen this before. This is fucking nuts.
Robots.
But they like
Whoa.
dressed one up as a fucking actual dog. It's pretty crazy.
That's fucking trippy.
That's really weird.
How much
Why are
do
they kissing?
How much do those Boston Dynamics robots cost? The dogs. That
Oh
must be a pretty
man.
penny, eh?
Like
I
100K.
know you can
probably.
buy one. I don't know.
I don't know. how much.
Brandon's big
fucking-
box. Brandon's big box.
Billy
Billy
Drone
Drone
Life
Life
banned
banned
forever.
forever. What happened?
What?
What happened?
What? From where?
What I
Banned
missed?
forever. Fun
What, from
provoked
YouTube?
always shit disturbing.
Or for flying? What?
From life? What's going on?
Yeah.
Maybe he's trolling.
You should have a
Hot
series
box.
called The Hot Box, Brandon Beans.
You can get penicillin for that hot box.
Now sold in capsules.
I hear the Shelby Glide works wonders.
Oh yeah. Shelby Glide. Phooey.
Oh damn! No way, bro. He's actually being serious. These guys weren't trolling.
Oh shit.
Fun says never allowed to fly a quad again. Oh shit.
They can do that? I guess so.
I mean,
Yeah, they can do that.
Well,
court
they can't
ordered.
fly quads, but can they fly a tricopter?
Nah, I'm pretty
Oh.
sure he's grounded.
There's your Twans,
Yeah.
Danzilla. Twans in
He
the
better.
Damn,
It's
super
court
grounded.
ordered. Yeah, reaction. What's up, reaction? Court ordered to not fly any drones. Get your ass off. Oh shit, he can't. He's grounded. You better. I hope he likes drifting.
So he's Geek Spawn streamed about it that he broke agreement and judge landed on him hard. Damn.
Yeah. Well, that sucks for him.
Ooh,
That
wait.
is gnarly.
I wonder. I'm sure there'll be.
I kind of imagine that
you
might not listen to them so much, but yeah. Jeez.
Well, I mean, he was facing, from what I remember, he was facing a lot of fines. So does that mean those are back in action or what? I don't know.
I don't know. I
I
don't think
guess
so.
so,
I
yeah.
followed it in the beginning, but I like.
Mhm.
I don't know. It just started getting so dramatic. I walked away from it. I don't know if you guys realize. I'm not too big with all that drama shit.
No,
You
man.
know,
it's-
honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I have a lot of thoughts on like the shit that he did, and people are gonna love it or they're
Mhm.
not, you know, and that's
Yeah.
it is what it is. But what
Yeah.
I say and what I think doesn't fucking matter, you know.
No.
No.
So that's why I never really put in my 2 cents on it. But you know, can't fly a drone,
Yeah.
can't fly a drone. It sucks for him, but
Yeah.
you know,
It
move
does.
on. We got
Keep
know,
it
it
moving.
sucks.
Keep shit moving.
Yeah, keep
That's
it
life.
moving, man. I can
Yeah.
fly, you know, and if I lose it, if I lose it, then I deserve to lose it somehow. That's it. I'm not gonna cry about
Totally.
it. Fuck it.
True.
Yeah.
You
And
know.
I guess the other side of it too is like it has nothing to do with any of us. Like it's none of our fucking business. So like,
Yeah.
you know,
Ooh,
No,
contempt.
in a way, as FPV pilots, you know, you gotta have. That's the thing. I agree with you. I know what you're saying. It's not gonna affect our everyday life. I know what you mean.
like personally, but I guess
yeah.
in the long run it can. Right?
Yeah, you know, but
Yeah.
as pilots, you think about
It's a
it, like,
precedent.
you know, one bad apple can fuck, you know, they start
Yeah.
looking at him and start using him as like reasons to fuck the rest over. You know what I mean? Then
Reference,
people
yeah.
start looking at him different. Then they don't like him anymore, you know, which he's
Yeah.
already getting that, but that's his, you know,
I'm sorry to
that's his problem. Huh?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Brandon
No.
Baked Beans is going to dive the power
Power
loins.
loins.
The power loin.
The power
Hopefully there's a-
loins.
Hopefully there's a loincloth.
Fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah. Does your wife know about this?
Maybe she's the power loins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's so funny.
I'm going
Sorry, I
in.
had to
he
interrupt
said.
there. I just saw
He
that.
said he's
It almost
going
killed
in.
me.
He's going
He's
in.
going in.
He's going in on the loins.
Oh, he was serious. It's all about the loins.
Tee.
Yeah.
Oy, oy, oy. Don't be watching the stream while you're like snuggling with your wife. That's just not right.
Oh, yeah.
If I was Philly, I
Uh-huh.
would get into flying planes and wings.
Well, he's probably
Because
just
that-
not
they're
allowed to
not
get in the air
drones.
regardless. You
Yeah,
know, he's
yeah.
probably done with anything that flies, period. So,
Mm,
you know,
right,
he should
yeah.
actually get into somebody. I think I saw somebody in the chat say that
RC.
somebody's getting him into RCs. That's what he's just got to do, man. You know, it
Mhm.
sucks. But, you know, you do the crime, you got to do the time, whatever it is. It's never going to be fair.
As
You
much
know?
as much as we disagree with the laws or think they're draconian or whatever,
It's
it
never
is
going
what
to
it
be
is.
fair.
You know what I mean? Like in their eyes, he wasn't innocent. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yep,
it
and
doesn't
I
matter
don't
what
know
we
how
think
it is.
about whether it's right or wrong. You know, it's not up to us. And
Yeah.
he broke the
No,
rules.
it's not.
Now he's reaping that, and it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. It really does. But you know, you just got to keep on
Yeah.
doing what you got to do, and you know, learn from that shit. You know, hopefully
Yeah,
everybody
sure.
learns from it.
is. It is what it is.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
We can't
Yeah.
change it.
True.
Cannot change
No
it.
flying or pilot verbiage is interesting.
Shit sucks. Yeah, I don't know what I would do
Yeah.
if that was me.
Pivot.
I mean, I'd still fly, of course. Fuck that shit. But you know what I mean? You'd still fly. It would just suck not, you know, you can't really have the channel like you want to and stuff like that. So
I mean, just
I think
legally
his
change your
location
name.
too is
Just legally change your name and get a little plastic surgery done. And,
Yeah,
fake ID.
He's in a shitty location to try to do that, man. I mean, being
True.
inside Philly,
Yeah.
I would have really like done all my shit
Downtown.
outside, of
urban
Philly.
area, yeah.
But that's what made him what he is. You know what I mean? So you can't hate on it. It made
Yeah.
him what he is, and it's pretty fucking crazy, man. It does suck. I hate to see that with anybody, but I mean, there's nothing we can do. There really is nothing we can do.
You should have pivoted to the gorilla whooping more.
Yeah.
Like with like bot grinder, going out into the town and flying all these cool little spots in Philly,
Yeah, like
I
vegan
enjoy
FPV.
those videos.
Yeah.
Watch the shit out of those, like bot grinder going to fly over that prison. You know what I mean? A couple weeks ago, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was a decommissioned prison, but that was the clickbait. But
Have you guys ever watched
cool,
FP? Have you seen ever seen FPV vegan?
Yeah,
I think
he's
he
doing
does,
some epic shit, man. He's definitely he's got the my opinion, he's got those gorilla whoops on lock right now, going in the cities. He's doing a good job with the gorilla whoops, man. That's definitely his thing.
Yeah.
Where's he at again?
I think he's in New York City, bro.
I think he's in New York City. I know he flies in New York City. I'm not sure if he's actually in the city, but yeah, that's where I see a lot of his in and around.
I think he was in one of the boroughs. Yeah,
I feel like
Bot Grinder did go fly with him one day, and I think he said he came in from Bronx or something like that, or Queens, one of the boroughs.
I feel like you have to be pretty comfortable to be just sending it. Yeah, like I wouldn't just be going to a random big city and sending up a quad. Like you have to be kind of familiar or at least like comfortable with where you're at to probably do that, or just have giant balls, I guess. But
don't send the country boy in.
It all depends on how you're doing it. You know what I mean? But in New York, it's different. Motherfuckers do all kinds of crazy shit in New York.
Oh yeah, dude, like, sitting with some goggles on.
Especially with a tiny quad is not gonna fucking piss anybody off.
Yeah, and no one's gonna hear it either because it's so loud downtown or in Manhattan.
Exactly. So you can gorilla with those trains and all that crazy shit. You know what I mean? So
well, and bro, like a guy sitting on a bench wearing some goggles is like normal compared to half the shit you see in New York City and Manhattan and everything. Like a guy sitting there with some goggles on and like, holding a controller, like that's like that's almost more than normal for New York.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, I think you should just start a new YouTube channel without his face or name on it and just fly whoops and just rip it.
That's it.
Yeah.
All I know is everything I fly from here on out is sub 250.
Hell yeah.
So everything is sub 250.
Yeah.
Let me just show you what we got.
I live in the middle of nowhere, so I'm not giving in. I'm not
awesome
giving in yet.
Video. I had to select. This is your bando edit that you did recently. This is fucking.
This spot is too sick, bro.
All my 5 and 7 inches are sub 250.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You know it.
Oh yeah.
This place was cool as shit.
So picture this.
This place was.
That's what we should do. We should start a new crew, the 249 crew or something.
Guys, want to watch the whole thing? You gotta subscribe.
249.99.
Let's rip it. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, this spot is too sick, bro. I'm super jealous of this.
This was pretty sick. It was.
Yeah.
It was. It wasn't as big as I thought it would be. You know what I mean? But it was definitely fun. Lots of shit to do here.
Yeah.
Man, did you run?
Huh?
I was just gonna ask, did you run this through like Gyroflow or something? Because when I was watching, I noticed it was pretty stabilized.
I did. I was using the
Lord Wolf is with me. He's up.
That's Lord Wolf's video, the first one, and then on my footage, I was flying Grinderino. I did stabilize a little bit.
Nice.
Reason why I give it a
7 looks sick.
is 1, the trip over here was amazing. 2, everybody's leaving us the fuck alone here. 3, we have permission to fly here. And 4, this place has some pretty dope art.
Fuck yeah.
Check it out.
Man, you don't get anything like that over here.
Yeah, what more do you need, man? Like permission, no one bothering you.
No one bothered us. You know what I mean? We had to bounce though because we had about 80 motorcycles pop up, and then all these like cars started showing up, They were all together. People had their fucking cameras out. So we were like, yeah,
Just
they
shoot
let
a
us
music
fly.
video.
I do have some footage that I haven't put out there yet of us like flying them. Some guy had this old Chevy and he let us fly his Chevy and we flew through the Chevy and
Oh
everything.
shit.
So there's
Nice.
more footage of our day.
Get
It's
it.
just like how much can you put in a vlog, really? You know what I mean? Before people stop
Yeah.
watching it. So I just
True.
broke it up. But yeah, some of the when the bikers came in, you know, they were cool, but at the same time sketched out of a little tiny Pavo 20. So like I did a
Yeah.
couple flights over them and around them, and then I just kind of like ended it because there was some like girls that were just you could just tell, you know, it was
Oh,
starting to get
freaking out.
annoying. So
Yeah.
we were like, yeah, let's get out of here. So they, I
Man, you
mean,
know,
they were all
Just to,
cool though, for the most part.
man, it's cool.
Just to
This
interrupt,
spot.
I don't know if you noticed what was just a sec. I don't know if you noticed what Kevin Sumner and them are talking about in the chat about Philly
So
Drone
I'm
Life.
sitting here now
They
with
got him
my
with his
homie. We've known
DJI
each other
flight
almost,
log.
3 years at
It
least
wasn't
on
because of a video or anything.
Instagram, Facebook.
Oh, that's
I
right.
guess
Yeah,
the
his
court
flight.
had
I did hear
court
about
had a
that.
warrant.
Yep.
The court had a warrant, and they could dive into his flight logs and see
Yep.
where he flew and how high. And
Bruh.
yeah, that's scary,
about,
man. That's
like-
Big Brother action right there.
Yeah, that's some fucking bullshit, you know. Talk about violation of privacy right there. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah,
did
that's
you
right.
do?
They did get him.
And
Yeah.
analog and crossfire.
Yeah, that's it.
Paper planes, buddy.
Yeah, literally.
Ah, you can still fly. You can still fly a DJI like an 03 or a Vista.
Man, so back
now-
to
for
that
now,
spot
I
you were
guess.
flying though, Fly. I was so I ended up looking that place up because I was just like super fascinated by it. And man, it's cool. It looks like they throw like events there, like community events and shit, like little
Car shows.
almost like they'll have like little like stands. You can like almost like a what the hell? What's it?
Like a market?
mind's
Just like little
yeah, like a
market, or
yeah,
like little whatever they call them, neighborhood market shows or whatever.
Yeah,
Craft
exactly.
shows.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah.
they do some of
Little
those
festival
sometimes.
craft show.
It's
Excuse
a
me.
cool use
They-
of the space. And they didn't just get rid of it. That's good.
Yeah, no, they didn't, and it's kind of cool. And you know, a lot of people go there, I notice, and they just like walk or they run there. You know what I mean, for exercise.
Yeah.
Walk around, take some pictures, and they leave. We saw a lot of people
Yeah.
doing that. And when I say this place is in the
Park.
middle of nowhere, you know, it's crazy. Like I don't know where the fuck these people are coming from. You know, I mean, there's some
Yeah.
houses and some, but like, yeah, these people. I mean, they just come out of nowhere here.
Yeah.
We did see a couple that were like eating lunch. I mean, it's
Where
just-
was it? Where was
it's
it
in
again?
Pennsylvania. I don't remember the name of the town. It was like in
Mm.
the middle, like it was like seriously BFE in the middle of
Uh.
Pennsylvania.
Mm.
No cell service type of place.
Wow.
Hmm.
So yeah. Old town.
Oof.
So we had
yeah.
a great time.
So Philly Drone Life got a contempt of court charge.
He just
'Cause I
fell
guess he
right
was
off.
under. Uh-oh.
He's back.
Oh, he's
Who's coming back?
I kicked myself out. That was my fault.
I was just
No
saying, Philly
worries.
Drone Life got a contempt of court charge, I guess, because he had
Yeah.
I guess he wasn't allowed to fly until he got his license, right? But then he did. I'm guessing.
Mhm.
I mean, you know what they say: play stupid games, win stupid prizes, man.
Yeah.
Hey, he's right, Kevin Summer. Yeah, hell yeah. Give it some time to cool down and stick to tiny whoops. Exactly. You know, you just like
Yeah.
you're gonna have to leave the channel alone and all that stuff. Do something different.
I don't think it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, it was. They just dove into his flight log on DJI. Guess the court's allowed to
Yeah.
do that.
Watching in the
Crazy.
hangar VR. That's some crazy shit. I gotta get in there.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the main thing is just like the main thing I think to take away from these examples, whether it's the just anybody who gets made an example of, really, it's just like, man, don't do what they're doing, and just try to be safe, man. Like, be smart, be safe, and don't be a fucking idiot. Like, and if you are going to be a fucking idiot, don't post it anywhere.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I guess like
And that's the
Being
way
an
I,
idiot.
you know,
Shelby's watching us in VR.
that's
Shelby's
the
watching
way
us
I
in
look
VR
at
and
it.
touching himself.
That's the way I look at it too.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
do you know, if you want to
True,
go ahead
exactly.
and do the stupid shit, that's not my problem. I'm not gonna fucking worry about it. That's you.
It's not my
I'm not
problem.
gonna tell you to stop. I'm not gonna argue with you in Facebook and all those fucking places people are.
No.
I'm not gonna tell you to stop. I'm not gonna do anything. You do you. Am I gonna hate you? No, I'm not gonna hate you. You just do you. That's all that's to it. But if you get caught, I don't want to hear shit later. You know what I mean? That's it. That's on you. So that's man. I'm all about you all are everybody here in your chat, my chat, everybody's chat. We're all grown men. You know what I mean? So you guys do what you want. I'm gonna push what I do and what I how I live, and you know whatever you guys want to do, you guys do. But you know,
and I would prefer it if you. But I would prefer it if you didn't do shit that brought down the man on the rest of us.
That's the thing. But you know what? It doesn't matter like how much we say.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
They're not gonna
happen.
stop. You know what I mean?
Well,
you can take the guns away. They'll
only
still
because
be
we know
criminals,
it's. Yeah,
but you know what I thought was kind of funny.
We know Philly, but some other Joe is going to bring down the man on us, right? It's all these meatheads flying over, you know, NFL games and.
That Denzel is a bad apple.
That's a different.
Well, I got something about it. So I personally know a dude who did some crazy shit, and like that original Dobo guy made like a whole video about it, and like that just brings more light to it, and like it's like you were saying, Phly. It's like what other people do, like that's on them, and we do what's you know what we do is is on us. But it's like I'm not like, I don't know. I guess it's a bit like
it should be kind of buried once it happens. You know, don't bring it to light. Like you're saying,
and
you know, I
don't blow it up.
Don't make videos about it. Don't bring it to light. Don't make it a big deal because then other people, you know, the third eye starts watching. Like,
more,
oh, what's going on? Yeah. What does the community not like? So we can work on that part. You know what I mean? And try to bring it down. So just gotta keep it moving, man. You just almost gotta like I told Nat, it's like prison rules, man. If they if they fuck up, man, it's not your problem. Just keep on going. I don't know what happened. My bad. Don't say nothing. That's his problem. You keep doing you, man. Just keep on moving.
Don't make a whole fucking YouTube video public about it, like trying to bring more light.
Yeah, I mean, I see a lot of people doing that, and then you know what they're doing that for is, you know, as soon as they do it, what happens? You know, their numbers grow. You know what I mean?
It's all for attention.
Not, you know, that's everybody does things their own way. You know,
chasing the likes, right?
At the end of the day, none of it matters. People are gonna do what they're gonna do. You do what you do, and just like you said, keep it pushing.
Amen. That's it.
You guys keep saying the UB do, so I got a UB do, man. Doobie.
Oh yeah. Shelbyville said they're hanging out in the VR space naked.
Nice.
So if you're into that, go for it.
Amazing. Are they in the VR hot tub?
Yeah, I think so.
That would be sick.
Keep the hot tub nice and warm.
Chest hair soup.
And you take off your goggles. You take off your goggles, and you realize you just peed yourself, and that's why it was warm.
You're like sitting in a dark room.
Oh, it feels like a hot tub.
Why is the hot tub getting cold really fast?
The guy beside him is just peeing on him. Or Gary video.
Shelbyville.
He's talking about soldering iron tips. He's talking about
geez.
soldering irons, guys. It's about soldering irons.
Oh, you wish.
Oh my god.
Well, that might be my cue. I got to bounce, guys. I got an early morning, but man, it was good chatting with y'all, and have a good rest of the stream.
Have a good one, brother.
Yeah,
I'm right behind him.
Check out LDO on Thursdays.
I hope.
Yes, sir. Yeah, let's throw out every Thursdays. In my time, it's like 3 p.m. in the afternoon on Thursdays. Let's Throw Out with a bunch of British dudes. And I actually think that Let's Throw Out is the longest standing weekly FPV related drone podcast in the world. They're like super OGs. So if you're around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube, check out Let's Throw Out, man. We're on there.
It's about noon my time, about 3 p.m. your guys' time,
Yeah. But yeah, you guys have a good night, man. Cheers.
Take care, bro.
Ciao, little brother.
Later.
Peace out.
Did anybody else notice all the sessions at the beginning of this video? The guy had like
Crazy.
six quads, all with sessions sitting on top of him. Remember we were talking about sessions last week? Session 5.
Nice.
He had like a whole fleet. He had a fleet of them.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know a couple people who have like a fleet of 5-inch drones that all have sessions on them. Night Train's one of them,
Bastards.
Michigan. But he's OG,
Son
right?
of a
I mean,
I did at one time, but not anymore.
right?
I fucking
See?
That's not a session, that's a DJI.
that looks like DJI, yeah.
Oh, they're DJIs. Okay. Not quite as jealous then.
Right?
That's why he needs so many of them. Because when he's done flying, he's got to like take 15 minutes to suck the footage off of one, and
Oh,
after every flight, right?
That's funny.
yeah. Suck the footage out.
Mm-hmm. Download the footage. You know what I mean.
Whatever.
This is a great spot.
It is.
This is a great spot.
Whoa, to the moon.
What 5-inch 6S motors?
Go.
Oh, damn. There's a way you can go
Yeah, what
through
is-
in that tree, too, that I would try. Oh, gosh. Oh, no.
1B674H wants to know what everybody's using for motors.
For 6S
Sorry
motors?
if I mispronounced your name. 1B674H.
1B674H.
I was sick. What is
One
real?
Bravo
Good job on your
674.
fucking awesome video. Love seeing
Yeah,
Reddit's
good stuff.
reels content. Quite the ripper. What happened?
It's nice. Sergio says, "Why do you look like
Yeah.
that?"
Yeah, what happened?
What happened?
What happened?
My 2207's 1800 kV hype train blaster motors are pretty much unbeatable on my 5-inch, literally.
Yeah.
But I also have the 2208's 2450 kV for 4S on my other 5-inch.
Mhm.
But that's 4S, really. You could use 6S, but better on a 4S.
I can never remember what my T motors are, the numbers on them. The 18, I don't even remember now. 18?
It's because T motors are pain in the ass, and they name their shit like
Yeah.
F7 and fucking shit like
Yeah,
that.
I got the
What
Pro
fuck's an
4s.
F7, man. I don't want an F7. I want a fucking 2208.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that is or 2207. Like, oh, that is it. It's like, oh man, what the hell is this naming
That's funny.
convention shit?
Well, yeah, the rolling shutter on the props there.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah, it's a rad little
46,
office space type
2306.
rip.
Yeah, 2306.
If you could have
Steve.
one drone and one drone only, that guy fly, what
Ooh.
drone would it be?
Ooh.
To make it easier, what size drone?
What size? If I had one choice, I think if I could get the best of both worlds, if I do something like a 3.5-inch, maybe. That's what I think.
I was just thinking the exact
That
same
way-
thing.
I can get away from, I can be a little bit more quieter, but still get that quote unquote 5-inch feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
And you could do quite a bit with it. You can fly it like a micro, or you can fly it like a 5-inch.
Yep.
So quite a
Yeah,
bit
you can fly it in
do
tight
with it.
spots. And you could
Yeah.
send it long range if you wanted. You could fly it tight
Yeah.
spots. Yeah. I think you're right.
I mean, you're super limited if it's going to be a 5-inch or more. You're super limited, especially
Yeah, you need lots of space for that.
Yeah, you need space, and if you're gonna have a lot of soft targets and shit like that, then that's gonna be another problem. I mean,
Like 5
ideally,
inches
if-
loud too. Like if
yeah,
you're
that's
like
the
a
thing.
dark,
You
like,
scare shit out of everybody. I mean,
Yeah.
ideally, a tiny whoop would be awesome, but then you'd be super limited on everything you got to do. You know,
I like
Stick-
2.5 inch. 2.5 inch
Yeah.
is my favorite because I
It's a good
pretty
size,
much
you
have a
know.
2.5 inch that's
Yeah.
indestructible. Like
That's a
bi-blades.
That's a good size.
Yeah.
Can handle a bit more wind than a tiny whoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need another beer. I'll be right back.
All right. I haven't had a single drop of alcohol since January 1st. Still kicking.
Good stuff, man. Congrats. Yeah, I haven't.
Mo-
I don't
Tomorrow will be
drink
5
much at
months.
all. I was never really a big drinker anyway. I don't drink much at all.
Right. Tiny Hawk Freestyle. Yep, that's a good size drone for sure, bro. Kevin Sumner,
Yeah,
have a
Tiny
good
Hawk.
night.
Steve-O, what's up, buddy? Yeah,
Thanks,
Tiny
Kevin
Hawk
Sumner.
freestyle for sure.
Oh,
Good night, Kevin. Have a good one, Kevin.
ciao, brother. Ooh-wee. 2 beers in one night.
It's
not like me.
into that one for that. This is a fucking dope video. This is some gravity.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Here's the ASMR
2
for you.
beers, man. You're on the road to intervention.
Ooh,
Whoa.
that sounded like a fresh drink.
Nice.
This is Let's Fly RC ripping his packs. Rotor
Oh, yeah.
Rotor Riot. He's a ripper.
The brains
I like
behind
watching
Rotor
his
Riot.
footage. The experience behind it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That guy's he's a hardcore builder. Like he knows his shit, I think. I think he builds them all for all those guys. He built all of Drew's and he built all of Bubby's for the those guys can just go out and fly.
Nice. Smooth fly.
Woohoo. Yeah. Oh, nice. You see that backwards through the window? How'd you do that, rat bastard?
Nice.
Need me a parking garage in my life. I should share the linkety link.
Old Florida spots, man. That's in Orlando. These are all great
Is
spots. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys got lots of those office parks down there.
Yeah, this is badass.
Got quite a few spots in Orlando. Florida, period. Yeah, I miss office parks. Not many office parks up here like that, for sure.
No?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen an office park like the ones in Florida since I want to say like North Carolina. Yeah.
It's funny because it's not like the coolest thing to be known for as a region or a state or a province.
Yeah.
We're known for our office parks, but to us FPV nerds, it's like ooh, it's like Valhalla.
Yeah,
yeah.
totally.
You know, it's crazy. We got the
nobody else brags about how many office parks they have.
Yeah,
And
we got the
bandos.
office parks and shit like that. That's funny. Some areas, New York's got the sick bandos. You know, Pennsylvania's got the sick bandos. Virginia's got some. You know, it all depends on the areas you're at. You're right. You know.
I think Atlanta has a lot too, right? Atlanta's a lot of office parks.
Yeah, Atlanta has great parks too.
Yeah.
Great parks. Mr. Steele made a lot of those famous.
For
One
sure.
got shut down. Woo! Nice.
What, because of him?
No, because of everybody else and their mother that showed up, you know. Yeah, throughout the years, so they finally got it done.
Right.
I think the last people that were out there, I think the owners or somebody stopped by and kind of shut it down.
Wow.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, that's what happens, you know. You start getting a lot of people, shit happens. You leave trash, somebody breaks something, a window, you know, just little things like that just start pissing these property owners or, you know, the management.
Pick up after yourself, people.
Yeah, you know, just anything like
Upgrade's
that.
here too.
Welcome in, Upgrade.
Pick up after your lazy ass. The world's got enough garbage. If I see you litter, I swear I will smack you. I can't stand that. People who litter, it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Whether you believe in, you know, climate change or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't fucking litter. What is this? What are you, a slob? I thought
Right.
we were evolved. You know, like
That's it.
you fucking animal. Pick up your shit. There's a garbage can like every 20 feet in your life. I don't care
In your
where you
life.
are. There's somewhere to put it. Seriously.
Check
Not
out
one of
this
us
awesome
is like more than
face.
20 feet from a garbage can right now.
This is our friend from Italy that talks to us on the
Mm.
Discord late at night because he's in a different time zone. But yeah, he
Yeah.
was checking out
Yes,
this
it
awesome
is.
flight. Check out his channel, guys. Progressing hard. Find some amazing
Link is
spots.
incoming.
This is kind of new to him, but he does a lot of awesome long range stuff you guys will enjoy watching.
Yeah, he does. How's the stream tonight? Are we having any choppy chops? Remember last week we had those?
Nobody's brought it up.
Yeah, I haven't seen any real choppy chops. Food and everything. What?
No.
Did you see those? Did you see those assholes down in Florida or whatever that were like dropping bag? I think it was Florida. They're dropping bags of garbage off the back of their yacht. They like
What?
take
Yeah.
the garbage bag and just
It's
empty it.
fucking shame.
There's like video of them, and then they're getting charged big time now. Apparently, they got caught. So, like 40
Yeah.
pounds of garbage, they're just like dumping over the side of their boat, like cans and party
Dude,
garbage.
It's sad. Most
Yeah.
of the people from Florida that live in Florida aren't even from Florida anymore. A lot of the people in Florida,
That sucks,
they've
yeah.
moved out. Yeah, because I'm born and raised Florida, from South Florida, Miami, and
Yeah.
that got flooded with people from out of the country, and now it's like just
Mhm.
people from all over. And you get people from
Yeah.
like you go to talk to 10 people in Florida, 9 of them are from somewhere else. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
so.
Well, I know there's a lot of Canadians that go down there, right? The snowbirds.
Oh yeah, that's winter. We call them snowbirds. They come down. You guys come down and
It's all Danzilla's fault.
give us a bunch of shit for the
My
winter,
fault.
and then
I've never even been to Florida.
It's all your family's
Never
fault
been.
going to Florida. Just
Ah.
kidding. My family goes there a lot too. Yeah.
yeah, I'm over
I
it, man.
went
I'm
to-
done. I don't think I'm gonna go back to Florida for a while.
Right.
Maybe to visit, but even then, I'm done. Nice.
I'm trying to think of the states I've been to. Not many.
I've pretty much covered the East Coast now.
Badass.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
I
we
drove
got
down
a
to-
few. We got a few. We didn't get to New Hampshire. We didn't get to Maine. So we might do that real quick next year before we start heading west again.
Word. Where's
Yeah,
one
Key
place
Largo.
you haven't gone that you really want to go? And could be anywhere in the world.
States?
In the
Anywhere.
world.
In the
world,
States, I think honestly, in the States, I would say Washington State.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah. So, which pretty much butts up with you guys, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, so like
For me,
that type, yeah, for you. So
You
that
said-
type of
you said
scenery,
butts.
yeah, that type of scenery is what I'm looking for.
Hell
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Yeah, that's what I like. I like that. Just give me the thickest woods you can give me. You know what I mean? Some nice, beautiful
Yeah.
mountains. And then of course you got some beautiful shoreline too over
Mhm.
there.
Oh yeah.
So
Beaches,
yeah.
amazing beaches.
oh yeah, definitely. So that's what I think is gonna be that's my goal, is going up towards that way and of your way, Marcel. For sure.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Danzilla wants to come adventure over here in the summer as well. Maybe
I want
before
to fly no
Castle
mountains
Crash.
so bad. I'm up in Ontario, so it's pretty flat here. I want to go.
Oh,
fly
you're in
Marcel's
Flatland. Yeah,
mountain.
you're over there. I got
Yeah.
some buddies that are from or live in Ontario, and yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, flatlands.
We have
Mhm.
hills. We got hills, but no mountains.
They have
Yeah,
an-
no big mountains. Mhm.
There's a
I've-
spot there
I've-
called an escarpment. It's basically a big
Yeah,
cliff
it's-
face that runs along.
It's not much.
badass.
Yeah,
It's pretty badass.
it's funny they call it the mountain, but it's really just Hamilton is in a pothole, and the rest of the world is up higher. They call it the mountain.
The rest of the world.
The rest of the world. That's funny.
But yeah, I just built a 7-inch for long range, and to push me out west. So it's getting ready to go, and I'm saving my pennies to go visit some mountains
Mm-hmm.
and probably lose my 7-inch. But hey, that's what it's all about.
Don't lose that big thing.
I don't want to, but you gotta. Part of you has to be prepared for that eventuality.
Yeah,
Just
right.
make sure you got a calibrated voltage and milliamps really nice, and make sure you.
That's the next
fly
thing I gotta
somewhere where
do.
You know how
Right.
long it can fly for before you send it distance.
Before you send
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
Brandon Beans has it almost tuned for me. So my next thing is to do all my voltages and make sure all that's running right. Get used to it. Just keep flying it and getting hours into it. And then I also gotta set up return to home, which, like I said last week, that worries me because I'm going to flip that switch and it's just gonna either fly away or straight into the ground. I guess it's just relinquishing that power to the flight controller. It's like, okay, gotta do
I
it.
would set up the basics for return to home, but I wouldn't like worry about like, fine tuning it until you get the actual drone flying fine tuned first.
Yeah,
because you're gonna adjust that anyway afterwards. So
yeah, you adjust your hover point and everything.
Yeah. Getting it all working first, and then
I've been doing that. I've been paying attention to my hover point and those, what is it called, the throttle position for that. So and every time I like check, okay, hover points around that. So
Carbon Cage is in the house. What is up, buddy?
G'day,
You
bloody
what
legend.
Is up, Carbon?
More Aussies. Yeah, why are you busy during our time slot, dude? Come on, that's irresponsible. Seriously, man. I question your commitment. I question your commitment to Sparkle Motion.
This is awesome footage. I had to check out. Jason Horse's like this is kind of cool.
Marcel's had digital surgery, so that's his new look, Carbon.
I'm a stand-in.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly. A stand-in. I was gonna say this is the Avata 2. He's pretty brave flying that over the water. I hope is the Avata 2. Right? Is it flying well? Have people been bitching about it like crashing? Remember when the Avata first came out? Remember if you did like a hard left turn, it would just
saw were the pictures.
Out of the sky?
It was hilarious to see all the pictures or all the posts from all the people, especially the newbies that were like, "Oh, you see broken arms and just all kinds of shit." Shit was hilarious.
Right.
Crash for no reason.
Falling out of the sky or anything.
Look at this. The horse is coming right up to it. Let's go,
he ain't liking it.
Nice.
Let's go.
Horses are hilarious.
He's like, that's an annoying bird.
He's so curious. Look at the ears are right up. He's curious, but nope. Noping out.
Like,
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
Thing
it's a demon.
He's not that worried about it because he'd be gone if he was. Curiosity's like,
he's like the freaking. He's a boss. He's checking it out. He's like the only one like paying. He's like, guys, you see this shit?
Right?
No. See, you even came a little closer there. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
The other one's like, don't look at it. It'll go away if you don't look at it.
Right?
Don't do it, Barbara. Don't do it, Barbara. Stay away from that thing.
Fuck you.
I don't know if that horse's name is Barbara. Tilt down a little bit with the camera.
Oh, this is 11 minutes long. We can't watch this. This is a long
11 minutes of horses trying to figure out if they're gonna. It would be worth it if it like fucking attacks the thing, but it's not gonna happen.
There's nice shots of somebody.
Yeah.
Power loop.
He's definitely, if he can get those shots out of there and he knows what he's doing, definitely he's got some good shots.
Power loop a horse.
Oh fuck! He was trying to come up on him.
Whoa! Fuck! Shit! That thing's spinning like blades, man. They're just like, fuck that shit.
I hope he knows the horse owner.
Yeah. Anyway, if you guys want to check out the Avata 2 motion controller flight, links in the chat.
Very cool.
Another Avata video, last video of the night. This one's kind of cool, a little majestic, long range style.
Nice little
This is-
town, village.
Yeah, this is in Florida, downtown.
Yeah,
It's great.
Ocala, Florida.
Downtown Florida.
Yeah,
Whoa.
nice. Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Jesus
Where
de
is it?
Vesa. I'm just trying to find that out. Oh, Jardin
One-
City, but Jardin.
Jardine.
Jardin. Jardin.
I don't think
Oh,
that's
Jardin.
anywhere near Colorado.
Nope.
I
No,
don't think so.
it's downtown Florida.
Majestic, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's
It just
downtown
says
Florida.
one view 7 hours ago.
Oh,
V5.
sad.
No comment.
Blizzard.
Give him a like.
Blizzard.
The link is in the chat.
This looks like maybe it's Taiwan or something.
Ah,
Garden
yeah.
City.
Okay.
It feels yeah. East Asian.
Fish.
Here I go. I'm gonna Google Jardin
Jardin.
City. Jardin.
Wantai.
Oh, Colombia.
Oh, it's in Colombia?
It is in Colombia. Yeah. Well, that was the first hit on Google.
I think we did
Known
that
for
one other
brightly
stream
painted
where we were
houses,
trying to
colorful
guess,
florals.
and we guessed like Taiwan or something, and it was
I see
actually
the-
South America.
I see the Colombian vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Look for cocoa plants.
I'm looking for I'm looking for
Okay.
girls with big booties.
Cocoa plants. That's it. Cocaine and dead bodies.
Yeah.
Dead bodies? Ooh, that's grim.
Colombia. It's pretty rough over there.
We got a little sunset flight.
I don't know what it's like nowadays.
What do you mean?
I don't know if Colombia's still really rough or if they've
Oh, it's
gotten
rough.
better or
No,
Yeah.
it hasn't.
Mm. Do 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 do. Some interesting music. What
Oh,
do we got here? Chasing a kayaker in the ocean. Fuck yeah.
this is when they see the shark and they're like, "Move!" Yeah, that's all you see in Florida, like especially in like Tampa Bay area where it's like real shallow. You fly a drone across from bridge to bridge, you can see everything in the water. It's pretty cool.
No doubt, eh? Wow.
Yeah. Especially like further south you
Exploring.
go. Yeah, further south you go towards the Keys. See a lot of shit in the water. I mean, that's how we used to like when I said I was in fishing, that's how we used to look for fish with the old Phantom, when they came
Wow.
out.
uh,
Yeah. That was the thing. It's like, oh, my buddy's got a Phantom. We can go find him. And you would. It was kind of cool. Yeah, it was kind of cool to go somewhere and just kind of like look around.
drone
and-
fishing.
Oh,
I've heard,
yeah.
they've been using them for finding like
Yeah.
tuna and schools of fish out there.
Yeah,
open
yeah,
water and stuff.
offshore as well. Same thing, man. It helps out. You can track out a spot,
Mhm.
and be like, oh, okay, I see where they're at.
Uh,
Come back and get them. Ooh,
Was this-
nice.
Is this Eric Smith dive in those mountains?
Correct.
Yeah. I love it.
Oh yeah, here we go. Oh man.
Nice. Oh, that's sick. That formation.
Carbon Cage
Diving.
says he's wrangles sharks every other beach swim.
I
Fucking Narvar.
bet. I bet.
Beans.
I bet you rather a shark than damn crocodile.
Z-Bones
Those Australian crocs, man. I know they're no joke.
surly.
in the chat. Welcome in, Z-Bones.
Z-Bones, what's up, man?
My mama says alligators are so ornery because they got all those teeth and no toothbrush.
Oh man, I should watch that again.
Oh, Carbon Cage, you do have mountains. They're just on the other side of the country, right?
soon.
Ooh, nice.
Fucking awesome dives on those mountains.
This is
This is
gorgeous.
another one. Look at this. Oh shit.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that formation's like just a sliver too. It's crazy.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah. That's fucking
That's sick.
dope.
I was actually just
Ooh.
practicing a lot on Crash Simulator, some long range wannabe type shit, because it's not long range because you're in a simulator, but flying up the mountains and
Yeah.
stuff in the 3D mode, and getting used to that, and got some good flow out of it. So I think it's going to be a really awesome summer.
You got a 3D one of your
lot of
mountains? Holy shit.
Yeah. I'll show you guys the video because not very many likes have hit it. So if you haven't checked it out yet on my channel, it's the most recent video. Fucking badass. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom.
Here you go, Phly. This guy's fishing and flying ancient mountains. This is Portia.
Portia's
Supposed to be fishing in this
badass.
Yeah.
I don't know how. What's any fishing yet, but
Nice. Oh wow.
oh, there's a sunfish.
There you go.
Sunfish.
There's a little sunny. A little sunny and some bass. Then you see the big one come up and just snatch it. That's what I
Yeah,
like
exactly.
to
Oh, a constrictor.
see. That's what you see in like the Everglades.
Yeah. I don't know where he is. I guess mountains is in Florida, but
No, it's
doesn't say anything.
definitely not Florida.
It's probably somewhere up the East Coast, I think. I don't know.
Oh, that
Smoky
spot's
Mountains.
familiar. I've seen that before. I don't remember where that is, but I've seen that before. Yeah. That spot's familiar.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know where I've seen that, but I've seen that before. That graffiti on the rocks like that.
What's the biggest fish you ever caught on a rod?
Biggest fish would be a marlin. That it was estimated around 550 pounds. You know, we did what they call leader touch. Basically touch the leader and beak it, release it. So it's considered a catch. That's probably my biggest fish that I've caught, and that was on a kayak, mind you.
Cool.
Yeah, that was on a kayak. That
What?
wasn't on. Yeah, we did a lot of that.
How do you?
Us Florida boys love that
So-
shit, And
So
he should know
basically, you're
that
not
too.
pulling the
I
fish
mean,
in.
carbon. They
You're not
do it
pulling
in
the fish
Australia, too.
in. You're pulling yourself. You're not pulling the
No,
fish in.
no.
You're pulling
You
yourself
usually
to
have.
the fish.
Yeah, you're fighting. I mean, we've had fights with these fish up to like literally, and this is no bullshit. You can see all the videos on YouTube. Up to 7 hours, on the water
Yeah.
fighting that same fish. And then at the end you do your leader touch, and sometimes you have what they call especially if you're in a tournament, you'll have a boat come in and he'll help you release the fish. 'Cause it can get fucking dangerous on kayaks.
Yeah, well, 500-pound fish could make a mess. Of you pretty quick.
Yeah. So that's not something that was like every day. Don't think,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But
That's 500 pounds of
500
muscle.
Yeah, that was probably that is my biggest fish. 500. It was estimated 550.
Yeah.
So, well, that was
Wow,
your
that's
shark.
crazy.
Not my wife saying a shark, but she had a 13-foot shark. It was a tiger shark, but not on a kayak. That was off a dock in Georgia.
Wow.
That's sick.
Oh, this is your 3Ding the mountains?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
Is
sick.
this uncrashed or what is this?
Yeah, it's on Crash Simulator.
It's pretty.
Daniel, he says I'm no angry. You have no idea. I fix shit. He's another Tampa. He's a Tampa homie.
Nice.
Florida
I
homie.
like that. Yeah, come on in, talk shit.
I love
What's
it.
for?
It's fun.
Come on,
What do you guys
come on,
think of
Marcel, get down close to the rocks there, upside down. Don't be scared.
Ah,
I want to see a dive like a meter off the ground. There you go. And over that mountain. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is for sure.
What you need is to get a LiDAR drone up there to map out your little valley that you guys always go to.
I thought about that.
And then you can put it into Uncrash there.
Right.
That'd be sick.
This view's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I guess you don't have to worry about going behind a mountain and losing video, right?
Not in this game.
Oh shit!
Is it open world? Can you just keep going, or is there limits?
There's it's like a box, like
Yeah.
a certain like box you can fly through. There's walls.
Get it?
So that view's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's sick.
And then you flow backwards, downwards too, so you can like flow down a thing and come back and around.
Yeah.
I feel like this drone flies a lot slower than what my drone would be. So
Oh,
I think it's hard because of the scale always. I know video games, the scale always seems weird, right?
yeah. See, that's going
Yeah,
down the
flow
ridge
off big
face,
time.
Mhm.
and then going back up it.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy.
I keep wanting to turn my head around.
0 degree angle.
Yeah, I keep doing the same thing
Alright.
too. I'm like gonna flip my screen.
Fuck yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
So yeah, check that out in the summer. I'm going to be doing some long range 3D mode shit.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see that shit. That's gonna be
That's
sick.
crazy.
Fuck yeah. All right, back to our last few videos. We got an awesome one here lined up
Yeah.
that you just done recently. Is fucking amazing waterfall video. It's fucking dope.
Ohio.
This was fun.
Mm-mm.
Fun little spot. I thought it was gonna be a lot bigger.
I like the speed ramping in it too. It's pretty badass.
Yeah, I don't know what made me start doing that. I guess like I'm impatient as shit. So like I like to try to get to the point, you know.
Mm.
So you know, of course, it's not like it's something I ever invented. Just, you know, of course, some of the guys, some of the better cinematic pilots that I watch, you know, they you know, they tend to do it, you know, and it's tasteful, you
Yeah.
know. So kind of motivated me to kind of do the same thing. Yeah,
That's
after
really
this,
well done.
I almost
cool.
went back. I appreciate that. Yeah, almost. I tried to go back there, but like I couldn't see once I got about like right here.
Right.
I didn't realize how long those vines were, or those roots were.
Badass.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck. I don't know how I saved it. You can see right there. I was
Oh,
like,
man.
fuck you, punched it,
Yeah,
and then got out of
nice.
it.
Didn't even
I don't
dip
know
it.
how
Wow.
I did it, but
Almost
I
went for a
did it.
swim.
yeah, I was
Hell
done
yeah.
after that. You can believe that. I was like, yeah, heart attack.
Right? Yeah, totally.
It was heart attack. So
Oh, this is actually our last video, I believe.
Oh, the drone show ending.
Is that correct, Denzel? Last video?
It's the last one on the list.
looks
Fuck
like
yeah, we're
fireworks.
on time this time. Last week we were like 20 minutes over.
Signal Hill.
City
That's,
of Signal Hill.
Not so
That's
sick.
San Francisco, isn't it?
Think
I
so.
don't know.
City of
We have
Hill?
a signal here in Canada as well. And
Yeah.
Oh,
there's
really?
that's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Doesn't actually say.
I
I'm
have
very
yet to see
happy
a
to
live
see
show.
that. I do not want to get into. I do not want to invest my money into those
Nah,
type of
hell
drones.
no.
That would be totally
Hell
different
no.
world. That would just be.
Yeah.
They would pay me millions to get into that.
Yeah, I have yet to see one live yet. You know, I've seen light shows and stuff like that, but I haven't seen this shit. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs.
Whoa. That's
Just
trippy.
watching them, just watching the videos where the guys are like setting up, you know,
Mm.
for a show. It's like, yeah, no, that's just they lost me after the third or fourth quad. You know, it's just a whole team of people, and everything has to be precise. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's fucking
I
crazy.
remember seeing a video a while ago of one of these drone shows, and they had a shit ton of drones up, but they were basically using them as pixels in a display, and it was like showing like a TV program,
Oh,
like the
that's
feed
crazy.
from a video camera.
Yeah, that's
like it was obviously like pretty 8-bit, but like
Yeah, that's all you need.
yeah, it
that's
was pretty cool, like
crazy.
a giant screen. You know, think of if you could get like 10,000 drones up there all really close together, you could have a pretty good looking TV from a ways away.
Yeah. No, it's super cool. I wonder if they're using
Beacon?
Fly High
Oh,
FPV lights.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe, maybe. Beacon Hill, Oil City Hills.
that is so cool.
Fuck yeah. That's all we've got for you guys
Very cool.
tonight. I appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out with us for the
Yeah,
show.
for sure,
and,
guys.
Heck yeah, everybody.
Always good to have that guy Fly in the house.
Thanks,
hanging out
guys,
with
for
us.
having me, man. It was awesome hanging out with you guys and finally meeting you, Dan, in person.
For sure.
And of course,
All right.
Koala. So it's always awesome,
Yeah.
man. And
He's a good one.
yeah,
Fuck yeah.
Definitely,
Check out his
definitely.
channel,
We always have
guys.
fun
And,
here.
do you got any special things coming up lined up? Any places you're going to be visiting? You want to drop any
Well,
links or anything in the chat?
Well, I mean, we're in Central Ohio, Eastern Ohio, and we're here for the next couple months, and going to try to meet up with guys like Broccoli and God, there's so many people out here. I can't even think who's who.
Yeah, right.
Who? Oh yeah, Righteous FPV is another one that I'm probably going to meet up with.
Nice.
So I'm trying to meet up with them, and then in June I'm going to be heading over to Michigan and hang out with Donnie FPV for about a week or two.
Nice.
Before possibly going to Chicago, meeting up with Fly Zone and those guys for his meetup.
Fuck yeah.
Then working it back down south. So yeah, it's gonna be busy. I'm not sure about Chicago so far, but about 85% there. I got a big rig, and I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm thinking big city, Chicago, and driving that thing. It's gonna be a lot. Towing that thing in there is gonna be a lot. So depending on where it is, we'll see what happens. So
That's wicked.
yeah. Other than
You got
that,
a friend
man,
with somewhere to put it.
yeah.
Somewhere to
Other than
put
that,
that
man,
thing.
just flying and spitting out more videos as I please. Having a good time.
Right on.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
keep safe, and we'll see you on the
Yeah.
next one, buddy. For
All
sure.
right, guys. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks again, and thanks all you guys, man. Have a great one. And
Yeah,
all you
it's good
guys,
to
as
meet you.
always, like I say, yeah, man, stay fly, guys. Have a good one.
Yeah. Cheers, everyone.
Bye, brother.